Yes. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much to be today at the Noon Spark number 8. It's a pleasure to be with you today and have a great time for the next 30 minutes and make sure that, again, we're talking about AI and we're having fun discussion with our guest and also my co-host, Cynthia Flores. So let's welcome Cynthia on the board and welcome her to the Noon Spark. How are you doing, Cynthia, today? Yes. Hi, Cynthia. How are you doing today? Oh, I think she's not there at this. She's there, but she's not responding. So, yeah. So today we will have two amazing guests. It will be awesome to have people, and we'll be able to make sure that we're going to talk about AI and make sure that we're able to discuss. And one thing that we want to talk about is to make sure that we have the AI implemented, and we're able to talk about what is the next step about AI in the business and company. So that's the goal here, to make sure that everybody will be able to learn today and verify how it can be used in your technology and be used in your businesses. So again, that's the goal today. So I want to talk to you about the mission about AI entrepreneurials, and make sure that we're able to explain to you what is the reason that why we have AI entrepreneurials. It's to make sure that we are able to unite everyone with the same goal to succeed in AI. So we want to be sure that if you have a project, your startup, a middle company, and you wanted to evolve and make sure that you are able to grow in the AI, we are able to help you by connecting with company, find bids, and do marketing altogether. And also, if you're looking to have your company looking to have AI services, also we're here to help you and be sure that you're get connected with people that have the resource and the company they're able to provide their services. And when we're talking about AI, it's not only about the AI that you see with the virtual assistants or a chatbot or a prompt. It's we're talking about IoT device where we put like on your watch or everywhere. We're talking about how we can evolve about AI in technology that we are seeing everywhere. Cars driving, robotics driving, everything is that AI can be implemented. So again, if you are a startup, middle company looking to have exposure AI to make out there and make sure that you're able to, you want to be promoted, come join us and make sure that we will be able to do that. And also, as I said, if you're looking to have services and you want to be connected, we'll be able to help you with that. So this is the mission of AI Entrepreneur Alliance, is to grow together, work together, and again, having fun together, make it happen. So, and I will try to connect again with Cynthia. Cynthia, are you able to hear me?
I can
No.
hear you. Hear me?
Okay, perfect. Yes, perfect. I tried to introduce you a little bit earlier, but unfortunately, I think maybe the mic wasn't working. So thank you very much to be with us today, and very happy that you're here with us.
Yeah, sometimes we have technical issues, but now we're on. I was saying the timing, but I didn't hear you. I didn't see anything, and when I popped,
Yeah.
well, you were talking. So now we're on.
Yes, perfect. So again, Cynthia, thank you very much for taking time to make it possible with me, with the Entrepreneur Alliance. You're wonderful with what you're doing right now, bringing other companies together, making one event that I was able to attend last week at your studio. So again, to be part of AI Entrepreneur Alliance, to make sure that we're able to bring everybody up. It's wonderful to have you today. So thank you
Yes.
very much.
Pleasure. Thank you for that. And I'm a business growth strategist. So, really looking into businesses, how we bring a better experience to your clients, how we make you scale in your businesses too. And so, this is why I'm here today, and also to learn about AI with you guys. So,
Yes, every day we learn something. So yes, let's introduce both speaker, Saber and Alireza. So let's welcome them and make sure that we are able to introduce them and present them. So hi guys, how are you doing today?
Glad being here. Thank you very much, Sébastien, for the invitation. Nice to meet you, Cynthia, and glad to see you, Alireza, again.
Yes.
Hey everyone, thank you, Saber, thank you for inviting me, Sebastian, and your series of AI meetings are interesting for me in Montreal, and I hope that you continue this way to transfer the knowledge and experience of different founders to everyone in Canada.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much having you. It's a pleasure to be able to talk to you. And let's begin with your presentation, Saber. If you want to talk about your presentation, and present you what is your company, and again what you're doing as in AI with mentAImage. So I want to learn a little bit more. If you're able to introduce
Sure.
and make sure that we know exactly from A to Z what your company is doing.
Absolutely. not A to Z, but I'm going to give you a brief description. So, I'm Dr. Saber Ghadakzadeh. I'm the founder of mentAImage. At mentAImage, we are creating a multimodal AI that listens to voice, looks at drawing and creative expressions, and reads short text reflections to detect stress, to predict burnout. Our first tool is called Pulse Key. It's a quick 3-minute check-in for workplaces, for employees. It helps organizations catch stress indicators before it turns into burnout. And it also gives personalized coaching and also dashboards for employees, HR, and leadership. So, yeah, this is a very brief
Wow.
description.
I love it. I love it. This is
And
Short
awesome.
but clear, really.
This is, I love it. So thank you very much for presenting that. And we can maybe take a few minutes also for Alireza, if you want to present your company, and if you want to also wanted to know more about what you're doing, that'll be great.
Yeah, okay, thank you. My name is Alireza. Our company, Sky Innovator, is in fact a startup factory. In these days, they called it venture studio instead of a startup factory. And in startup factories, in fact, we are making different startups as a scratch. And the difference between the startup factory and other type of similar companies in the industry of a startup is like incubators or accelerators is in startup factories, we are supporting startups from A to Z, not only by mentoring or investing. We do everything from problem detection to creating the MVP and the other stages in the startup life cycle.
Wow, that's great. Love it. Love it. And I have a question for you. So you found and you were able to lead multiple company over the also 2 decades. So what keep you motivated right now to start this new venture again and again?
Yeah, maybe from 2006 when I started my first startup in the Middle East, and after that a couple of other companies like nowadays we call it a startup factory or venture studio, but at that day we didn't know about the name of that. The soul of entrepreneurship is important for the co-founders and founders, as you know. So that's a kind of maybe part of the personality. Maybe somebody like to have more risk in the life. Maybe somebody like to be in another type of lifestyle with a lot of dopamine. I'm not sure. Doctors should say about that, but I think that all of entrepreneurship is a specific thing in my entire life, and I really love and I live with my startups or companies every day.
Yes, I love it. And it's true that also we are for Cynthia, Saber, and Alireza and me are passionate about entrepreneurial and make sure that we're starting something and we're passionate about it. So this is, as you say, it's coming from us, like inside of us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting that we know Alireza and I are very good friends, and we know each other from a long time ago. But I didn't know he's going to be part of this podcast until very recently.
Wow, this is awesome to see the but the AI communities is pretty small. So at some time when you're doing AI and you're going to the event as an all-in or other event, you're having the people that they are all together. Yeah.
You're
So
right. Yeah, I
yes,
also found out that you are also attending All In conference today.
yes. Well, I'm here right now. So I'm here at
Yeah,
the
me
Palais des
too.
Congrès. So we're speaking a little cubicle, but I'm here with also Batimatic. So the 2 events that I'm attending in the same building.
Wonderful. We're going to catch up after this.
Yes, let's do that.
And you know, Saber, regarding what you do exactly, combining art and AI, it's not something we really hear every day. So can you explain maybe how art plays a role in, mental health and communication?
Um, it's very interesting. I've always been interested in different disciplines. I'm a multidisciplinary person, and been interested in the intersection of healthcare and technology. And the latest technology that I've been working on has been AI since like 7, 8 years ago. Um, what is interesting about this in mental health specifically is that it could be used as a tool to detect subtle signals that are not really evident to other people, specifically because we are focused on the population of neurodivergent individuals. And we know that the neurodivergent individuals have a different style of speaking, different than neurotypical people. And it takes, some sort of effort and knowledge for people to understand those kind of subtle nuances. Here is where technology can help, going back and forth between them and neurotypical people to kind of translate uh,
Mm.
in two ways.
And what practical step companies can take today to make, let's say, the workplace more supportive for neurodivergent talent people?
Um, there are lots of different policies, best practices for companies. There are standard things that and they need to be to take care of in order to make sure that neurodivergent individuals have a healthy environment around them. But just in one sentence, and it's not only related to neurodivergent individuals. It's one piece of advice or recommendation for employers is that just to listen to their employees, and see what they're going through and show empathy to try to make an environment that works for everyone.
Mm.
Uh, I have a quick question. You were able to have the mix with medicine, science, entrepreneurship. What exactly inspired you to bring everything together and make it happen? And and
As I said, yeah, I've always been fascinated by the intersection
yeah,
and link between
yeah,
mind and body. As a physician and a scientist, I saw how stress and mental
exactly.
health directly affect physical health and healing. Then I started working in tech companies, and as an entrepreneur, I realized that we can use technology to bring these, to bridge this gap. And the real spark came when I started thinking about people who don't always have the words to explain how they feel. Sometimes you feel like you're shut down. You cannot even
Yeah,
talk. And but there are other things, that other ways that you are expressing yourself. And if you have a technology that can detect those and can translate them into useful insights and information, that's what we are trying to do.
I love
Mm.
it. Love it.
And maybe the same for Alireza. You have also a background in business analysis and product management. So how do you balance the technical innovation with the real market needs?
Uh, Honestly speaking, nobody can know everything. So, as a generalist or founder of a startup, I think that we should know something from each of those domains. And for each step, we should have a deep dive with our team to making the product in one part of that, or making a good marketing plan, or having a good startup at the end. So maybe the first step before thinking about the MVP is problem detection, and finding the problem from the bottom of the market, from the bottom of the pain that exists in the market. And after that, we should think about the gaps in the market, and having a good idea validation or problem detection. And after that, we can think about the product, and product is another story.
Do you think startups often build too much tech or things before validating the problem?
Yeah, of course. The problem is, especially for the tech guys who are coming from IT industry or computer software engineers, AI tech guys, always the problem, even for me, myself, when I started my first startups, the problem is they focus or they focus on the technical side, and even in some cases they make the MVP, investing a lot of time, investing a lot of money on that, and after going to the market, they found that there are a lot of other problems, and this product is not a good solution, or this cannot fit with the problem in the bottom of the market. So the first step should be problem detection and idea validation, I think.
One question that I have, Alireza, it's about like the technology and also the trust. So in your startup, how are you able to have this trust in your AI solution?
That's a tough question. Honestly speaking, AI, like social networks, the problems exist for the social networks. There is not enough transparency in this industry. So for AI, we are in the first step of the AI. So we need transparency, we need regulations, we need a lot of different things in this industry to find that how we can trust the AI. From different angles, we should think about that. From a co-founder or a shareholder, that's one story. From the customer, that's another story, because on a daily basis, we are giving all of our information, all of our characteristics, everything, even our thoughts to those LLMs like ChatGPT and so on. But is there any other way in the technology area? As you can remember, in the social network era in 2004, many people try to say that we cannot trust them, but step by step, we are working with them, we are living with them. So I think that first of all, we need transparency, we need regulations inside the corporation or even by the government, but step by step, but we should trust to technology. There isn't any other way, I think.
Yes, I agree with you. I think that with the process, the time, trust is going to be built, and getting better with that. I totally agree with you. Now we're almost at we passed the half of the session right now, and every time that we're doing NoonSpark, we have the superhero section. So guys, and Cynthia, get ready, because we're going to have superhero right now. So first of all,
if people have questions, you can ask the question in the chat, so we'll be able to see them after the superheroes.
Yes, you're right. Ask a question and make sure that we're able to answer. It's a good timing. Totally, Cynthia. So we have Saber as Mr. Fantastic, ready to tackle everything. So there you go. You're well suited.
Who came up with this?
Yes, this is my colleague Yasra. She was able to do it. Yes, marketing department. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
We have now the human torch. We have Alireza that is always on fire. And yes, very, very nice. So that will be maybe your next profile picture on LinkedIn. You never know.
Yeah,
let's bring it on.
Nice.
We have Cynthia now for Invisible Woman. That she's there. Yes, I love it. I love it. And me, that's the blue hold on here. The Blue
Yeah, we want
Marvel.
to see you now.
Yeah, I want to see me. You're going to be roasted, huh? There you go. So the Blue Marvel character. But I need that. You need to fine tune the face because it don't look exactly as me, but I like the muscle. So yes, so thank you very much, Yasra. So she's my colleague for marketing. So she created that. Again, this is always awesome to have this little time to share a little bit fun. And as I spoke earlier, it's all about that. It's having fun and make sure that we are working about something that we love and we're able to all work together to make it happen. So Cynthia said previously, if you have questions, please, you have the Q&A on the chat. So feel free to just wrote your question and be able to have and you have we'll be able to answer it until the end. Perfect. So now let's move to other question right now. So I want to verify with Saber, what are you seeing with your company and with AI in the next upcoming years? The big change and how you're seeing things going?
Mental health in general is a very busy space, and there's a lot of new things coming in, specifically with generative AI, different models coming in, and a lot of smaller firms are starting using those kind of, large language models. Now they're all merging into one product, every 10, 15 things are becoming part of, huge LLMs, and, OpenAI is basically doing a lot of different things that, smaller companies were doing. But I still think, being focused on an underrepresented population, having valuable and accurate, information and data about them, and investing in understanding, what matters for them. That usually, the majority, because they're not in majority, not many big companies are going to invest in those. So it's our job as smaller startups to focus on those. We could still be successful in this area. And if you're that niche, it's a smaller market, but it's more personalized and more specialized. So that would be successful.
And I just have one question. Let's say, what's one myth about AI in mental health you'd love to maybe bust right now? So because some people say that it's less human when you use AI. Now you're talking about AI to help us becoming more maybe human.
I mean,
studying the
yeah, you're right. It's about, a lot of people fear AI replacing people, and but it never can replace empathy. There is a myth about, that people are going to choose to communicate and replace, their human being partners with artificial intelligence. But what I believe is that we shouldn't be scared of AI as long as it helps people understand, hidden signals, to act better and to communicate better with people. This is what exactly we are doing. We are not replacing any coaches or any, healthcare provider or any, leaders in mental health. We are just giving them more tools to do their job better. Things that are hidden become evident for them and visible to them. That we just, as long as AI is used as a tool, those who are equipped with tools, better tools, are going to replace those without them.
Yes, I agree with you, and it will be fast because company that integrating AI see the gaps, the market share, and a way that at some point, if you only want to do a pilot in your company, just try it, and at some point you like it, you don't like it, you see it's more predictive, but at some point this is the way that I think you are evaluating and you make sure that your company are moving forward. And I agree with you. This is important to integrate new technology. We have a question in the chat that I can ask. I think that I can. It's a general question, but they were asking if what is the biggest mistake company make when they're trying to implement AI in scale. So that's one of the questions that we receive. So we can ask Alireza what you think about it. So what is the biggest mistake right now that we're having with this issue?
First of all, I think that technology, when come technology to the industry, first of all, we should think about the limitations of the technology and the compatibility of that tool, the new tool or technology, with the current culture in the organization, with the current processes, and so on. If we think more than the capabilities of the current situation of the technology, we can, thinking bigger is important, as you can see in this tableau here. But for planning, we should estimate everything on the right point and the right place. So first of all, we should think that how and what is the limitation of the current situation of AI, of the tools in the industry, in our corporation, for the current process. And after that, we can estimate exactly what they can do, how they can increase the productivity or efficiency in the current situation of the company, for example. So thinking or making ideas for the future is really important for the creative part, or having plan to being on the top level, on the cottage part of the technology. But for estimation, I think that we should know about the limitations of each tool, technological tools like AI agents or LLMs or of those.
And let's say you're talking about technology, but many entrepreneurs struggle to bridge technology with sales or marketing or other areas of their businesses. But you've done, both successfully. How do you make sure innovation connects with the customer and with everything going on, because it goes fast?
Yeah, of course. If we start from based on the process that I mentioned, that is maybe one of the standards in the startup in these days, that it starts from problem detection and going to the market and finding the pain from the bottom of the market. And after that, coming for making the idea, finding the solution, and making one MVP based on those technological tools. This process is from the market, bottom of the market. And after that, when go to the market again, there will be a lot of different feedback from the customer in the market. So step by step, in a spiral, different iterations, we can growing and we can making the real product step by step based on the market feedback. The other type of thinking is making feedback or having a really big and good fascinating technology, and after that going to the market to find some unknown customer, feeding the product or technology with that customer.
Exactly. Just to confirm what Alireza said, a lot of groups, build solutions for non-existent problems. So starting from problem, I think, is the most important thing that Alireza mentioned correctly. When there is a problem, when you hear people with their pain points and you build something for them, you already got into the market, But if you go the other way around, you start building something without doing your job to understand and do the research, then you would end up having to do the marketing and trying to convince people to buy that. That's the main problem, I think.
Can I add one point? Thank you, Saber. For example, in Sky Innovator, we have one policy to, when we start one startup based on a problem that we detected, we ask some traditional small businesses to join us on that specific startup to work on the problem based on the real market. For example, in one of our startups, we are working to join the AI into insurance. That's a B2B startup. And so we have one partner from the traditional advisory in the insurance marketing. And those traditional small businesses knows everything about the problems in the market based on their experience. And this partnership could be really practical for us.
And also doing pilots very quickly. So as soon as you have an MVP, this is exactly the stage we are at right now. We want to do pilots with real people that are facing a lot of burnout, a lot of turnover in their companies. Give them the tool to understand if we enable them to detect those stress indicators and they act upon them to kind of in terms of prediction to do something about them, how does that affect their turnover? And having those kind of real life results at the end of the day is the most valuable thing a company could have in terms of convincing other people.
I think you said right, to have a way that more business AI startup or businesses are able to connect and have pilots into a company, try it. And I think that this is the pain point right now with the industry, to make sure that the businesses that looking to have AI solution and startup or any AI company that want to connect, have a way, easiest way to connect and make sure that we'll be able to do that. And one thing that we can do, because it's already noon 34, I want to make sure Saber and Alireza where we can connect and make sure that Saber with mentAImage and also Alireza with Sky Innovator, how we can connect with you. People are watching you today, how we can make sure that we use a project.
So I'm on LinkedIn. If you type my full name, you're gonna find it. My family name is super hard, and there is no other Saber Ghadakzadeh. And the name of the company is mentAImage. It's not mental. It doesn't have an L. mentAImage. So we have a page there. We also have a website, www.mentAImage.com, and we would be more than happy to answer any questions. If they prefer to send an email, I'm happy to share my email, and
yes,
Saber@mentAImage.com. Would love to chat with people to see what they're dealing with in their company, and would be more than happy to help them. We also have a consulting arm at mentAImage that we go in and we do a temperature test to see what kind of issues they're dealing with in terms of stress, in terms of neurodiversity. We help with the policies, best practices, and surveys with employees to help them eventually with the tools that we are building.
I love it. And I think that with what we see right now with the political reason and the stress with the society, I think that people need it. So for sure, let's connect with Saber and make sure that you use the services and project.
Yeah,
and on
the
your
mentometric consulting practices that we have in Quebec, most of them, because they're HR consulting services, there are ways to get subsidy programs from the government to cover most of the cost of that. We'll be happy to help with those. Yes.
And Alireza, want to connect with you, Sky Innovator, how we can make sure that the easiest way.
Yeah, LinkedIn, of course. LinkedIn is the best way. However, we have a website, skyinnoventure.com. The Sky Innoventure with one N for the Inno, but Alireza Ansari is another way on LinkedIn again.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. And Cynthia, you want to maybe talk about your company and your consultation that you can do for business? Take time to know how we can connect with you.
Yes. What we can do too is in in the event in LinkedIn, we can maybe just put all the information of every event, so Dr. Sarah, everything. So if people are listening to it, they'll be able to go in the chat of the event and take the information of every one of them. And so I'll do that.
Cynthia didn't talk a lot about her company, but she was very good to help company grow and make sure that any help introducing AI or also any help with management and everything, she's the person they can really help company with that. And I want to pass quickly about the noon sport and the next one that we'll have. It will be noon sport number 9 already, so it will be October 8th. So again and again, we're going to have a great time talking about AI solution, again with other businesses that wanted to have new technology there. So AI is the future. We're building a lot of things. So thank you very much for everyone that was there today. It was a pleasure to have you all, and make sure that maybe next time we'll make an hour, because I'm seeing that we have so much question, and I think that 30 minutes is not enough. So we'll make it for 1 hour for next time. So again, thank you very much, Cynthia, Alireza, and Saber, and I wish you a great day.
It was a pleasure being with you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Cynthia. Bye.